All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. What I'm going to be talking about today is basically one of my favorite baits to throw when fish are bedding, when they are in the pre-spawn and when they're spawning. I like to throw a Strike King Rage Bug in black and blue. I throw green pumpkin a lot too, but black and blue is good. It just depends on where you are in the country, but those two colors are going to be your all-around best colors to go with. And I throw that on a 4-aught, that is a 4-aught Gamakatsu offset worm hook, offset wide gap, no, offset hook. And then I throw it Texas rigged. And if you notice, I don't rig it. I don't peg my weight on the Texas rig, especially, if I'm fishing shallow, I'm not trying to have this bait come in there all hot and heavy, especially during the pre-spawn or when they're spawning. If a fish is on a bed, I'm going to go with a lighter weight, something that's probably like a 1/16, 1/8, something small that's going to allow this bait to use the shape of its body to its advantage. And that beaver style shape and these appendages allow for it to really glide. And so with having that lighter weight, when you come in there, that weight is going to fall to the bottom, but your bait's going to be away from the weight by the time everything gets down there. So it almost comes in weightless, but yet I still have the ability to cast it and get it into tight spots with it being weightless. So that weight's going to fall, sit on the bottom, and then this will come in behind, gliding around down to the bottom and almost have that weightless action that it has. And that's why a lot of people like to throw also a weightless Senko, because it's going to get that weightless action. But you can accomplish that as well while throwing a Texas rig bait. And so with this too, you also have the ability to keep appendages together or detached. And sometimes, little secret is, less is more. I found that less action is usually better than too much action. So you can actually, a lot of times when I'm bed fishing, I'm going to leave the appendages together, and it's just something I can sneak into that fish's bed where he's not going to see it coming in, because sometimes those fish can be, you got to read the fish. I mean, sometimes the fish is going to be real aggressive, and it doesn't matter what you throw in there. Sometimes it's going to be kind of a little intimidated, a little skittish, especially if your bed's close, and anything you put in there, the fish will just swim out of the bed. So I found, when I was at the Red River last year for the TBF National Championship, I caught multiple fish that were on beds. I caught a 6-pounder and a couple 3-pounders fishing that bait right there. And that is what kind of clued me into fishing this bait on beds. And like I said, it's just an all-around great fish catching bait. I like to flip it around cover. I like to flip it around trees, anything I can fish. But again, like I said, I don't peg that weight. I like to be able to get the action from the bait where it falls and kind of has that weightless action to it. And again, that triggers a lot of strikes around fish during the pre-spawn and when they are on beds. So go ahead, try this out at your own water. It's coming up on that time of year. Bass are going to be spawning, bass are going to be on beds. Get out there, give it a try, and I'll see you guys next time. If you haven't already, please go hit the subscribe button to the channel. I really appreciate the subscribers, guys. I like the comments, everything you leave. I have responded to every comment that's been left. Once again, guys, I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.